College this season. Should be a good one here between Louisville and Boston College. As we said, both teams looking up in the standings, trying to make up some ground here in the conference. We get underway with first touch. Luis Sanchez, happy to be with you here on a lovely Saturday night in Newton, Massachusetts. Weather has stayed pretty cool today, not too cold yet. But as the night progresses, it might chill a little down in the temperatures. Boston College will hold possession here early on. Try for the long run. Looking down the line here for Stryzek. Stryzek trying to make a move, but coming all the way out is going to be Aaron Floyd, the sophomore goalkeeper from Wilton, Connecticut. Last season played and started in 14 games in net during her first collegiate season with the Cardinals. Got to expect a good showing will be here for the sophomore. Got a good boot. He's going to send this one past midfield. That one played back to Boston College. Well, the Eagles come in 3-9-2, 0-6-0 in ACC play. 2 of their 3 wins this season have come here in Newton. Here's Richards. Richards looks to the right side, has to pull it back. Pass through the middle for Stryzek. She runs into a couple of red jerseys, and now taken away. She was dispossessed by Haley Howard, making the start today. The Cardinal now will have possession. Louisville comes in 3-7-4 overall, 2-3-1 in ACC play. They have not won a road game yet this season. 0-5 on the road for the Cardinals. Boston College will control possession here at Sonia Walk. Take a look at the scouting report here for Louisville. 10 of the 13 goals scored this season have come in the second half, and they're 3-0-2 when scoring first, so expect them to push the tempo. Take a look at Karen Ferguson Days, a UConn grad back in 1993 in her 24th season. See her record past that 200 mark. Now at 203 victories, the winningest coach in Louisville program history, has led the Cardinals to 6 NCAA tournament berths. The most recent came in 2018. They finished 14-5-1, 6-3-1 in ACC play. They made it all the way to the second round. Lost to BYU. Eagles also trying to make it back to the NCAA tournament. Chance for Boston College on the throw-in. Eagles haven't been there since 2018 as well. Lost to Hofstra in the first round, did Boston College. This is played back. Right through the midfield now. Boston College trying to get it over towards Kenna Davis, the sophomore. I've seen some extended action here for Boston College lately. The BC Eagles will go back towards their defense. Now pushed forward. A good run here on the near side for Segala. Segala has some support in the box. Tried to cross it through, but it's hit out. And Boston College will have the first corner of today's matchup. Eagles will try this set piece. It's going to be Stryzek taking it on the near side. The junior transfer from Alabama. She'll pass it back out for Walk. Walk will send the service in. It's volleyed back out. Walk will track it back down. A senior from Toronto, Ontario. Was a member of Team Canada's U17 team. Also missed 3 games last year playing with the FIFA U20 team for Team Canada. Louisville will send this one up the pitch. Boston College last year, 5-8-5, 1-7-2 in ACC play. Jason Lowe in his 5th season trying to get Boston College back into the postseason. They'll have some work to do in the ACC to try to make the ACC tournament. Here on the near side, taken by Sarai Costello. The junior will pass it through, but Segala's going to make a run. Segala crosses it through, and it's cleared out. Good defensive effort there for Louisville. A couple of bodies were in front. Take another look. It's a good feed here from Costello, looking through 2 defenders to get that pass to Segala. And then a good heads-up play intended there for Sapienza. Another cross comes short side this time for Govin. Govin will send the cross in. Headed back in front, shot. A save there, but offside. The flag was up on the near side. Looked like Richards snuck in on the contact. Wasn't really Richards' fault there as the header pushed it through. So the contact right there, you're going to see Richards not able to touch back up on the last defender. Rapid start so far here for Boston College as they have pushed the tempo to the right side of the field as they continue to attack. Long pass is taken by Richards again. Govin with a through ball to the far side. It's Kenna Thomas. Thomas now trying to get across through. It's a good effort from the sophomore. Had to split two defenders on that play. Got a shot on goal against San Jose State here in Newton. Looks like we're going to get a stoppage here as Louisville putting themselves on the line. Fiona Geiser right there takes the brunt of the contact against Claire Mency. And you'll hear later, Boston College, her teammates get out of the way of her shots, but get out of the way on those headers too. Those opportunities on those 50-50s. She is a tough cookie. Geiser looks to be all right. The freshman from Munich, Germany. Played for Bayern Munich's second division team. Most recently played with the German national team, the U17 team. That one right back to the foot. There's an opportunity. Oh, a diving stop by Villebrandt. Beautifully done on the shot from Addie Chester, who's been the hottest offensive player for the Cardinals. Just a misplay and capitalizing on this turnover. Costello, almost a handball inside the box. Got away with a save there from Villebrandt. Corner will come from the far side. First corner here for the Cardinals. A high one. Lining it up, but it comes back out. And it's cleared by the Eagles towards Richards. Little heavy touch from Ella Richards. And now Louisville will take it back. It's Savina Zamborini, Louisville, Kentucky product. And now right back to Boston College. Well, Villebrandt wasn't tested at all until that opportunity from Chester. Was quick off her line and made a spectacular save. Eagles will reset back defensively to Mency. Mency's right there in the middle. Got Costello on the near side. Sonia Walk also providing some support. There's a good run again. This is going to be played back towards Floyd, and she'll just clear it out of the defensive third here for Louisville. Quick throw in comes from Boston College. It's taken back, and now some space here. Little miscommunication there. Boston College will capitalize and try to move forward. Quickly through the middle for Govin. Govin had a peek over at Thomas. Will send it back to the near side for Segala. Nice turn by Segala. She runs past Huckabee, the freshman. Segala trying to get it into the box. There's Richards. Richards puts it on the left foot, back up top. Passed over for Douglas. There's a shot off the crossbar. Bella Douglas, bouncer, comes towards Richards. It's headed out by the defense. A semi-bicycle kick there, but it goes out of play. The Louisville defense stands strong. Maybe Boston College, one touch too many, but look at this rip from Bella Douglas. Hits the crossbar. The freshman from Montclair, New Jersey, inches away from giving Boston College the lead. Eagles pushing forward in the 9th minute here. It's going to be a goal kick coming from Floyd. We told you last year she finished 5-7-2, 37 saves, 1.25 goals against average, at a save percentage of .653 on this season. That's over to Mency. In the middle, Walk. Good job keeping control. Sends it over to the open space. Costello looking up, trying to send Segala on a run. Sends the ball up. Segala will slow down in the box. Gets a crossover. No one there for Boston College, but Thomas on the opposite end will settle. Trying to get it back in, too heavy. And it's going to roll out of play on the defensive effort, but it's going to be a corner for Boston College. See Jason Lowe in his 5th season for the Eagles. Continues to try to build this program. Was an assistant coach at Wake Forest. Former goalkeeper for the Demon Deacons. Trying to turn things around here at Boston College. Cross will come from the far side. Cleared out A couple of red jerseys were there to make the play. Back around up top. And it's taken by Walk. She'll find her defensive mate in Costello. Douglas sends a long one in towards the top of the 18. Now cleared back out. Louisville has played defense a majority here of this first half. Thomas now maneuvers her way through the defenders. Kicks it back towards Sapienza. Now Thomas trying to get it back, but the handball is going to be called. And the Eagles will have possession, trying to get it back into the attacking area. That one hit off the face there. As Thomas going to come back here on the defensive line. We'll take a look here at what happened. It looks like right off the face. Emerson Jennings, who had that second goal, which proved to be the game winner against Syracuse on senior day. The sophomore from Indiana, graduated from Guerin Catholic last season, played in 15 games, had 5 starts. Scored her first career goal against number 23 Memphis at the time. The wall's set up on this free kick. Set piece comes in. Claire Mency was making a run, 2 defenders. It took to prevent her from getting there. Couple of shots here for the Eagles, just 1 shot for Louisville. On the near side, Sapienza has Sagala. She'll deflect that one off the defender. Boston College continues to push downfield. Got to credit Louisville. They forced a lot of the opportunities to come from the outside. They'll get a chance here with some open space. Good push to the far side and just overrunning it. There on the near side was Zamborini. An offside call there as the flag goes up. Our second offside here of this first half. Well, Cardinal defense has been on point in their home games this season, not so much on the road games. Couple of shutouts, couple of ties on the year as well. Started the season with a 0-0 draw against Indiana State. Picked up another home draw against Northern Kentucky. Picked up their first win of the season against Central Michigan back on September 3rd. That was a 3-0 victory for the Cardinals. Lloyd will have an opportunity here on the goal kick. Your Karen Ferguson days, you want to see some more offensive opportunities here. Boston College has controlled possession in the opening 13 minutes. See Ferguson days right there. 24 seasons at Louisville. This is back over for Chester. There's a pass. Looks like it's onside. No flag up. Louisville will push in. Good stutter step there, but it's Thomas who hits it off the body. Good defensive effort there from Kenna Thomas. Let's take a look at some of these opportunities. Zipka Villebrandt came up huge on this turnover. It was Chester who fired it with some open space. And then Bella Douglas from outside the 18 had a good chance. Rings it off the crossbar. Those have been the 2 opportunities so far. We expected these 2 teams to exchange jabs. Both teams looking for a win. Points are crucial here as we get to the end of the season. Fought for a nice move there by Douglas on the soft touch. Douglas spins around. Finds Stryzik. Stryzik trying to use the body to get it deflected off the defender. And now a throw-in comes from the far side. Thomas has handled those duties. She'll do it again. Trying to set it back over to Douglas. Eagles will reset. 3 corners for Boston College, just 1 corner for Louisville. That's taken by Richards. Nice move. Open space pass over for Laura Govin. Govin trying to set up Thomas. Beautifully done. To the far side, Thomas cuts it back. Boston College going a little more patient here on this approach. They'll reset back towards Mency. Another long pass just out of the reach there of Walk. Just dancing around. Gonna draw the foul. Well, 15 minutes have gone by here in Newton, still scoreless between Boston College and Louisville. We're talking about that defense for the Cardinals. They were able to hold number 20 Virginia to just one goal in their 1-1 draw. Have had some good games against ACC competition. Picked up 2 conference wins so far this season and a tie, that tie against UVA. Take a look at the last 5 games. Picked up that conference win, first conference win against Pittsburgh following the tie against Virginia. They were scoreless in 3 straight against Miami, Notre Dame, and Florida State. And that Florida State team now number 1 in the country. Syracuse at home on senior day picked up that 2-1 victory. They were able to hold off the Orange. Syracuse picked up a goal late to make it 2-1. Now a chance for the Eagles. Trying to clear it to the near side. Taken by Costello. Costello looks, again, Boston College real patient after starting the first 10 minutes with quick passing and quick shots. This time just trying to break down the defense. A reset as Segala took a little contact there. She was defended by Raven Alexander. And Segala's a little slow to get up. Douglas now looks to the far side for Thomas. Little fake run. Thomas will reset. And it looks like Segala is still on the turf. Segala holding on to that right ankle on the pitch. Official will stop the time here in the first half. Sydney Segala, the sophomore from Salisbury, Connecticut. You're going to see here, again, it was Alexander who was the defender right there in front of her and just twisted it on the landing foot. It's one of those that just might be a stinger. You twist it, just walk it off in a couple of minutes, you'll feel fine. We'll see if Segala will get an injury sub here. Or if Boston College short on forwards. Andy Barth has missed 3 straight. Looks like Segala will just try to walk it off here. Gonna get some support from Emily Sapienza. Well, 2 players who continue to grow in their careers here at Boston College, last year playing together. Sapienza, a Rutgers transfer in her sophomore season, after her sophomore season. Part of that Rutgers team that advanced to the NCAA College Cup. For Segala, number 1 overall in the Northeast recruit in top drawer soccer. Her sister played soccer at West Virginia. It's going to go to the near side. Boston College will reset. Hillebrand with 1 save, Floyd with none. Here's a chance for Louisville with the outside shot. It was deflected and out. That's where Louisville caused havoc against Syracuse. 2 goals just outside and inside the 18. The foul there called on the far side. Tough tackle. Looks like we might get our first card here of the match. Or maybe it's just going to be a stern warning. Looks like Savina Zamborini is the one being talked to there by our head official. We'll take another look. It was Sapienza who was trying to get away. Zamborini with too much contact on the tackle. That one curves away from the Eagles. Trying to turn the corner. And blowing a tire there. Now an opportunity on the far side. Too heavy on the pass. Oh, Boston College will have a throw in deep in their own zone. Eagles at home this season, 2-4-1. We're picked 14th in the preseason poll. Another pass here on the near side for Alexander. Alexander trying to chip it past Vipka, and there's Sigala to clear it out on the defensive effort. First, it was Villebrandt who came out to make herself tall, but Raven Alexander, a nice touch to try to get it past Villebrandt. Not enough mustard on it, so it gives Sigala a chance to get back and clear it out. Another good effort on the offensive end after Louisville was held quiet. Leads to another corner, their second of the evening. On corner, goes backside. Villebrandt punches it out. We'll move to the opposite end. Looks like Chester's the one going to run out and take the corner. Good chance, but Villebrandt gets up. Can't miss Addie Chester, rocking the red headband out there, the sophomore from Muncie, Indiana. Chester sends another head back around. Cross was pushed back towards the top. Looks like they're just going to switch directions here and try to play it to the opposite end. Another good turn from Zamborini, but another heavy pass goes out of play. Chester was the intended target. This is back on the far side. Stryzek's going to dispossess and try to send another pass through. But again, Louisville doing a great job just reading the passing lanes. It's a good ball in front. Trying to get it around. There's a shot. Just wide on the net. Another threatening opportunity from Emerson Jennings. The sophomore gets this pass through and then just misses the target, but a good-looking pass there on the far side. Jennings, we told you, scored that goal against Syracuse. Has 2 goals on the season for 4 points. The first game-winning goal. Looks like a foul is going to be assessed there on the Cardinals, so it's going to be a free kick coming up for Boston College. Annual breast cancer awareness pink game for BC. See plenty of players rocking pink wristbands, hair ties, bows on. Trying to raise awareness. Crowd on hand as well, taking part. Saw the opening message for BC, encouraging everyone to come out here for this Saturday night affair against Louisville. 23 minutes remain here in the first half. Cross comes over. It's cleared out by the defense. Walk is going to turn. Resets back towards Douglas. Douglas going to fire it in, but it's going to bounce one hopper towards Floyd. Claire Mency, the captain for Boston College, trying to teach some of these younger players. Give them the encouragement. Douglas is one of them. The freshman has been able to rip it this season. This is on the near side. Sigala matched up against Alexander again. Long pass down the lane for Chester. Sent back towards Villebrandt. Couple of big saves here in Newton by Vipka Villebrandt. Luis Sanchez, happy to be with you on ACC Network Extra. Some ACC soccer on a Saturday night. Scoreless between Louisville and Boston College on ACC Unity Week. Important time for all of us to come together. Back around, another ball. Good touch up again on the line. Some space. Douglas gets back in. to alter that opportunity, and it's going to lead to another corner here for Louisville. Fourth corner for the Cardinals now as they continue to add the pressure. Addie Chester, graduate from Delta High School, had a whopping 59 goals during her junior season, which stands as an Indiana state record for goals in a season. This is crossed in. Villabrandt. That's turned over towards Alexander. Back on the near side. It's play back for Ellsworth. First time we've called her name today. Now it's chipped again back towards the defense. Geiser was there. It's taken back by Howard. And Howard trying to make a run here. To the far side, Thomas trying to get in front of Chester. Chester, nice stutter step, opens up some space, gets it back to the right side, had some help side defense. It was Douglas who came over in the foul on Chester, trying to retrieve the ball back. Take another look. Good moves here. Nutmegged Thomas. It was Douglas who came over, but right there you see the leg of Chester get caught up with Douglas. Stands at 5'8". But Alexander's been able to hold her own, a senior from Cincinnati, Ohio. This is bounced through. Now right back towards Chester. You can see Louisville's trying to feed the sophomore midfielder and Addie Chester. It's Gatorade Player of the Year in Indiana 2 seasons ago. Villabrandt looking for Segala here on the near side. And it's cleared out. Another good effort from Alexander. There's no quit in the graduate student. Last year, Alexander played all 90 minutes in 14 matches. This year, she's been relied on the same by Ferguson Days. It's going to be a throw-in for Boston College. Now Richards, plenty of space on the far side, and she'll look that way to get it over to Thomas. Kenna Thomas trying to set up Douglas. Douglas across into the box. It's cleared away by Ellsworth. Retrieved back by Douglas. Freshman working hard here in the first half. Look at Walk. Nice move there. Give and go for Walk. Walk just steps on the ball. Good defense from Ellsworth. But Walk stepped on the ball, and it looks like her left knee got caught. Trainers will be called out onto the pitch. Looked like Walk was trying to pull it back and instead ended up stepping on the ball. And the movement pushed it out. Kristen Allen, trainer out there for Boston College, to assess the injury there. Jason Lowe will also make his way out. Immediately, the official signaled for the trainer to come out. Boston College will use this time to regroup in the first half. Louisville will do the same on their sideline. Sonia Walk from Toronto, Ontario. We'll take a look here. It looks like Walk, again, was just trying to get it back. Just an awkward landing there as she was trying to pull that ball back. I told you, the senior from Toronto last season played in 13 of the 18 games for Boston College, started 11 games, only missed 3 during the season while she was playing with Canada in the U20 FIFA Women's World Cup, and part of the program for Team Canada a number of times. It's only a matter of time before Walk gets her call up to the senior national team. Back in high school, played for Canada's U17 team. They were semifinalists at the 2018 Women's World Cup. Looks like Walk is able to get back onto her feet. That's a good sign there. They'll make her way back to the sideline with some support there from the athletic trainer. We told you Boston College are already shorthanded with the forwards. They've moved Claire Mency onto the defensive line to add some support there with Costello and Walk. Let's look at it again. You're going to see Sonia Walk just awkwardly land on the ball and then immediately goes down, but it looks like she's walking all right here on the sideline. 8 games this season with Walk with 90 minutes played. He's relied on heavily here by Jason Lowe and his coaching staff, knowing her abilities on the defensive end. Freshman Ella Slensky will check in for Walk. Slensky from Pennsylvania last season was an ECNL All-Conference North Atlantic first-team member. 3-time All-Central League awardee. 18 minutes remaining here in the first half. Scoreless between Boston College and Louisville. Another opportunity for a throw-in on the far side. Taken by Geiser. And looking through the middle for Chester. Slensky trying to play defense and take it away. Mency is there to clear it out of trouble, but right back to Louisville. Another good chance on the wing. Thomas trying to get in front. Cross comes in to the backside and headed out of play. Streaking through, trying to get an opportunity, was Lizzie Sexton, the sophomore from Cincinnati, Ohio. Matched with about a 10-minute run in possession. And since then, it's really been back and forth, exchanging chances up and down the pitch. Stryzek's going to check out. Ava McNeil, the sophomore, checks in. Aislinn Stryzek got the start. She'll get a breather here in the first half. Thomas now tries to make a move. Looking for the chance over to McNeil. She hits it out of play, so a throw-in comes for Louisville. See McNeil there. Her father, Therese, and uncle Torrance were twins who played baseball here at Boston College. Keeping the family legacy alive with becoming an Eagle. There's Mency on the far side. Pass over for Thomas. She'll try to keep it in play. And it looks like it just went out, so a throw-in comes up for Louisville. I told you the Cardinals 3-0-2 when they score first this season. And knocking on the door here late in this first half. Another throw-in as they push Boston College into the defensive third. Another chance. It's Geiser setting it up here on the near side, right through the middle for Chester. She tried to turn. Heavy touch forced the defense, or allow the defense to reset. Some open space. Taken by Sexton, and she'll send it over the crossbar. Well, Lizzie Sexton has been subbed in here in the first half, and she hasn't been afraid to shoot. Had a good chance on the near side on the cross, and this time just creates an opportunity. You can see the patient approach, waiting for the defense to bite. Found an opening, just sailed it high. Sexton, who played at Mercy McCauley, was a ECNL first-team all-conference member there in high school last season. Made 13 starts, finished the year with 923 minutes. Seeing her 11th game of action so far this season. This is passed down the wing. Ellsworth Gonna just try to head it back on the near side. Richards is there to try to make a play for the Eagles. Header is forced back out by Emma Hiscock. Mency trying to go the opposite end. Now back towards Elworth. Ellsworth sends it back to the keeper and Floyd will send it out of play. .32 minute here in Newton between Louisville and Boston College. Luis Sanchez, happy to be with you here on ACC Network Extra. Two ACC soccer programs trying to get a win here. 3 points on the line. Eagles wanted a handball there. On the near side, Costello tries to draw the defender in, finds it over to Sagala. Good defensive effort there, taking it away from Sagala was Hiscock. Now it's Louisville being patient, trying to reset here. That pass is taken back by Boston College. Louisville had several players who've made some great impressions so far this season, including some freshmen. Betsy Huckabee, we told you, scored the goal against Syracuse. Molly Cochran also saw some action in that game against the Orange. Geiser earned her first collegiate assist. Came off of a cross against Addie Chester in the game against Dayton. The freshman trying to make an impact here for Louisville as well. This is in towards Villabrandt. Stayed up in the air enough for her to grab it easily. It's a good idea, though, from the set piece on the outside. It just put something on net. Both teams with 8 shots combined. Louisville with 5, Boston College with 3. Just 1 shot on target apiece for both these programs. Cardinals lead the corners 4-3. Remember, BC led 3-1 at some point in the first half. Thomas will reset over to Mency. Neo had a touch back up, so that pass is cut off there by Louisville. And that was a great job on the far side by Zamborini and Geiser to just close off the lanes, and Boston College has to reset back towards Mency again. Another good defensive effort there from Geiser. Thomas now through the middle. Nothing easy for Boston College here late in the first half. They'll reset back to Villabrandt. Product from Germany. In 18 games a season ago, had 3 shutouts, 17 starts, a sub-2 goals against average. That's turned over and now taken. It's Howard. Howard trying to get it back around, and it's cleared out defensively by Govin. Well, 2 turnovers inside the 18 for Boston College. They've escaped both of them so far. You see just a miscommunication. Good effort on the defensive end from Haley Howard. Izzy Sexton hasn't been afraid to shoot here in the first half. Cross goes in for Hiscock, but bounces over to Villabrandt. Nothing dangerous there. Ten minutes remaining here in Newton. Louisville coming off of a victory against Syracuse, snapping a 3-game losing streak. Lost to Miami, Notre Dame, and Florida State. Florida State was a close game, 2-0 decision. Gonna be possession for Boston College. Sub awaiting here on the near side, Sophia Lowenberg, a sophomore from Connecticut. See Mency there, gonna reset on the kick. Govin overran it. Looks like she was pushed from behind. Emma Hiscock not happy about it. The senior expresses her displeasure with the call. See, Govin was just trying to play the ball. Take a look with you at home. The hands, both hands on the back there from Hiscock is what draws the foul. good opportunity here for BC. They'll send everyone past the midfield line. Costello here on the near side. All the Eagles on top of the 18. Mency. Line drive cross is sent backwards. And off the head, out of play, corner coming up. Boston College threatening. It's Lowenberg on the near side. She's going to be joined by Riley Kerber. The two sophomores will check in. It's going to be Ella Richards checking out. Also, Emily Sapienza will get a breather here in the first half. So corner piece coming up. Lowenberg will go and take it from the far side. Fourth corner of the night for BC. High corner. Comes back on the near side for Kerber. Tried to send it in. A run comes from Costello. A little miscommunication. Three Eagles had a chance on it. It was Kerber, Govin, and Costello. But it was Louisville who earned the ball back and will just send it back towards Villabrandt. Villabrandt now will just take her time. Good effort by Ellsworth. She'll send it back. Thomas now going to use Villabrandt and just kick it up towards midfield. Another bouncer. It's Govin who was sandwiched between two defenders. Another good job to win it back by Zamborini. Well, the Cardinals now pushing. This one pushed towards Mency. Take a look at these opportunities. Lipka Villabrandt has stood tall for Boston College. It was the initial effort by Chester. Diving stop. Earlier in the first half, Bella Douglas, a good rip from the outside. Emerson Jennings, who scored that goal against Syracuse. And this moment earlier today, Sonia Waugh being taken out in the first half. A big moment for Boston College. They subbed in Ellie Slensky, a freshman. See if Sonia Waugh will be all right. And this comes into the box for Villabrandt. Told you Andy Barth has missed games here, the junior from St. Paul, Minnesota. Part of that offense for the Eagles. In 10 games for BC so far this season. That one's going to be back to Louisville. Slensky was called there for the foul, so a free kick comes. Set piece goes back into Boston College's defensive third. Sagala takes an elbow there. Now down the wing. Hiscock trying to get it into the box. It's a handball, and it's called by the official. '40th minute here in Newton. It's off the hands of Fiona Geiser. Part of the German Women's Youth National Program at multiple levels. Told you she played for Bayern Munich too in the Bundesliga in Germany. Scored 7 goals and played almost 2,000 minutes with the club. Trying to find an opportunity here late in this first half, and the flag goes up offside. Well, Emma Hiscock, the senior, didn't play during the 2022 season. Returned back to action here this year for Louisville. She's played in 13 games now this year, has a goal and an assist, 3 points on the season. It's going to be McNeil. Gets it over to Kerber. Now it's cleared back out towards midfield. On the other side, Boston College has done a great job against Addie Chester, the sophomore midfielder who's leading the Cardinals in points with 9. Also leads them in assists with 5. Chester scored her second goal of the season in the second half against Wyoming on September 10th. Had the primary assist on Emerson Jennings' game-winning goal against Syracuse on October 8th. 9th all-time meeting between Boston College and Louisville. It hasn't disappointed so far. A 0-0 draw so far through the first half. 3 minutes and 25 seconds remain. He's headed back down defensively. Now sent right back. It's going to ping pong around between Louisville and BC. Settled by Hiscock. Hiscock was trying to get by Segala. And it's Segala who will just clear it out of trouble's way. Coming up at halftime, interviews with both coaches. We'll get to know Boston College soccer. And if you have any superstitions, stick around. That should be a good one. Some highlights and stats of the first half, all coming up on the ACC Network Extra halftime report. Mency on the near side. Over to Douglas. Push Douglas back on the defensive. She's on that defensive line with Mency, Costello. Some contact there. Another stern warning comes. This time to the freshman, Slensky. The two-time All-Mainline honoree, 2022 All-American. You'll see the foul here. Bishop has been pretty consistent throughout the day. You can see right there, too aggressive on the tackle. Thomas now trying to take it away. This is riding the line. It's going to go out of play. Good job shielding the defender, and it leads to a goal kick. Well, Louisville picking up the victory in their last game. They're looking for their first away win this season. 0-5 so far on the road. Away from Louisville. Owenberg trying to track that one down. And taken back. This one played through the middle. Nice bounce, but Costello is able to catch up with it and allows it to go out for a throw-in, saving a corner kick opportunity here late in the first half. Louisville was trying to go quick. Now Boston College with a chance to counter. Here's Kerber with some space. McNeil was calling for it. She gets some support on the near side. Segala making a run. McNeil trying to split the D. She'll get it over to Segala. Segala crosses it into the box. And it's going to be a foul. Well, great defense from Sarai Costello to come in, and it looks like we will get a free kick on the far side. But right here is Costello just making that initial contact with it, cutting off the angle against Emma Hiscock. So a foul on the near side. Take a look at Costello, junior from Canton, Massachusetts. Made the quarterfinals back in her high school days in 2019 with NEFC. 55 seconds here, late in the first half. It's a little shorter than a corner. Boston College setting up behind the far post. Lizzie Sexton was assessed a yellow card. Hard foul here in the attacking third. This cross comes in, headed off the body, but over the crossbar. It's going to be a goal kick coming up. Take a look at what led to the yellow card for Lizzie Sexton. She's going to bump Segala right there after she gets rid of it. BC coaching staff got close to the sideline to make sure it was a card assessed. 14 yellow cards this season for the Cardinals. That's 4th in the ACC. A golden opportunity goes to waste for Boston College. Ten seconds remaining here in the first half. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Louisville with one more chance with 4 seconds left. Villebrandt comes in and clears it out into the crowd. Good crowd on hand here in Newton, Massachusetts to watch this one. Scoreless in the first half. In the pink all game long. It's a good battle here between Louisville and Boston College. We're ready to get underway in the second half. It's first touch by the Cardinals, and they'll send it back here all the way towards the Eagles. You heard Coach Ferguson Days for Louisville talk about the importance it is to pick up a point on the road. Louisville will try to up the ante here. A throw-in comes in. I'm Luis Sanchez. Happy to be with you in Newton, Massachusetts. Some ACC soccer on ACC Network Extra. Louisville and Boston College looking for some points. Six teams in the ACC in the top 25, including number 1 Florida State, North Carolina, up to number 3 in the country. FSU 6-0-1 in the ACC. Wins against both these programs here tonight. A 6-0 victory against Boston College. A 2-0 victory against Louisville. Boston College had possession in the first half. It was 54-46 in favor of the Eagles. That one's out on the near side. Throw-in will come from Roberts. Graduate student transfer from South Florida. Last season started all 17 games. Scored a goal against Florida Gulf Coast. Another throw-in. This time it's going to be handled by Betsy Huckabee, the freshman. Huckabee, we told you, had a phenomenal goal from outside the 18 to give Louisville a 1-0 lead. The freshman scoring her first career goal. Played for South Oldham. Also played club for Racing Louisville Academy. Won a state championship as a senior and were state runner-ups in her junior year. Corner will come from the near side. Louisville at 4.6. That's cleared out by Costello. Another corner coming up for Louisville. It's Costello in front. Thomas using the front post. Mency and Sapienza on the backside to protect the far post. This will come from Chester, who's had some good services from the corner. Line drive, that one toward the backside. Another chance. It's going to sail away and out of play. Goal kick coming up for Villebrandt. You heard Jason Lowe talk about how impressed he has been with his defense. Has been pretty good. Just one shot on target for both these teams. Nothing has come easy. Almost every shot has come from just about the 18 or outside the 18. Foul assessed there. Another free kick coming up. They still have Douglas, Costello, and Mency on the back line. Thomas in the mid, along with Slensky. And it looks like Laura Govin. Stryzek now tries to make a run. That one's going to bounce. And Floyd, a good decision to stay back on it. The sophomore will handle it and quickly pushes Louisville forward. Looking for Addie Chester. Chester tries to shield the defender. Keeps control. Now Maddie Ellsworth, the graduate transfer from Oregon State. Came over in her junior season. Last year played in 4 games for Louisville. This is on the back line for Roberts. Roberts trying to spring forward. Huckabee, that's off the head of Huckabee, and Douglas just going to let it roll out of play. Gets the corner kick. 6 corners for Louisville. Sorry, goal kick there. 6 corners for Louisville, 4 corners for Boston College. We've seen 2 offsides against the Cardinals, 1 offside against the Eagles. Well, to start this second half, Villebrand's been working. Stryzek is going to leave it for Segala. Now Sapienza trying to cut it back. Again, Louisville, a great job defensively, having 2-3 defenders around. But Govin creates the turnover. Going to give it up to Thomas. Thomas trying to find some space. That one just went over the line. Thomas couldn't control it.
Find the ball, ladies.
Throw-in comes onto the near side. Slensky was there, trying to battle on the near side against Emerson Jennings. Creates an opportunity. Pass is just behind Stryzek, but it ends up on the foot of Richards. Richards trying to get it onto the left foot. Gives it up to Sapienza, who puts it wide of the net. Well, Boston College trying to turn defense into offense here on the near side. Sapienza tried to get it over to Stryzek, but it was Ella Richards right on the good spot. But you see right there again, just 3 jerseys closing each of the shooting lanes that Ella Richards could have found. I told you in the pregame, Boston College's leading scorer has the most points on the Eagles. 12 points in total this season. It's over to Stryzek. She'll send it over to Govin, but Addie Chester, a good job reading that play. She cuts off the angle and takes it back. It's too heavy on the pass, though, to Geiser. Boston College coming in 3-9-2. They face Pittsburgh. In ACC play, fell 2-0. The common opponents for Louisville, they had Duke and Clemson, which Boston College lost 2-0 in both those contests. Clemson having a phenomenal season. Tigers up to 7th in the country. Last year, the ACC had 9 teams make the NCAA tournament. Currently, 6 teams in the top 25. The top 6 make the ACC tournament. Segala on the far side, trying to get it across. It's out of play for a goal kick. Take a look at Boston College and their most recent results. They've lost 6 straight since the start of ACC play. They finished non-conference play with a victory against Sacred Heart. Just 2 goals so far for the Eagles in ACC play. 15 goals allowed against. It's one of those games, though, here tonight that can really help turn a season around. You get a result. You'll be on the road for the next 2, but you close out with a home game against the 3rd-ranked team, currently the 3rd-ranked team in the country, North Carolina. So points are going to be important for Boston College. Too long of a pass. It was intended on the near side for Geiser. The freshman, they've looked for the freshman a couple times. Louisville has, but hasn't had any quality chances on net. Villebrand and the defense have shut down some of the key offensive players here for Louisville. And credit to the Cardinals as well. They have not given anything easy to Sapienza, Segala, or Richards. 54th minute here in Newton. Cardinals 2-0-3 when they score first. 10 of their 13 goals this season have been scored in the second half. Boston College has scored 7 goals in the second half. Govin will try to turn, has plenty of space. Sends it to the far side. Slensky. Across for Costello. Costello looking up. Gets some support from the freshman Slensky. Now back around on the give and go. Pass was just behind. Nice kick back for Costello. Gets across over, and Floyd, a nice diving stop. Segala a little late on the run as she was able to get in front of Floyd. That one might have caused a big disruption. But you see this back heel pass to Costello, and Costello does a great job just putting something on net. We saw it with Sonia Walk in the first half. BC trying to get the defenders involved on these opportunities. Chester trying to get it over. This one's going to bounce on the near side. Huckabee trying to go quickly here for Louisville. Louisville this season returned a lot of great production, including Carson Cherry, we haven't seen today. The leading scorer returning. She was second on the team last year. Addie Chester leading in assists a year ago. Now is the team leader in goals. Both teams, some really good young talent. That's a good flick. Segala making a run. Segala sends it over towards Richards. Richards, right side. Golazo! Ella Richards breaks the tie, and Boston College leads 1-0. Richards picks up goal number 6. That was an initial good touch there. And then Segala makes the run, looking up to see where Richards is. And then a good right touch from the junior from Chicago. And Boston College is taking a lead here in Newton. Richards puts Boston College ahead. The primary assist is going to go to Sydney Segala. Well, just like that, BC on top. Their third goal in ACC play, and a big one against the Louisville Cardinals. Just a good adjustment by Richards in the box with the defender draped on her back. Gotta think there's a sense of urgency here for Louisville. Taken by Jennings. Jennings trying to send it into the box. Loose ball is taken by Thomas. A lot of contact there for Geiser. Right back to the far side, looking for Govin. Richards has Thomas on the near side, making a run. Was Sapienza. Don't think Thomas saw her. Back over for Douglas. Govin now in some open space. Going to reset back to Thomas. Well, Boston College, after that goal, now looking up. Douglas was trying to reset. Looks like she got back on side. Nope. The flag goes up. Looked like maybe Richards had a chance to break out as well. You see the urgency as Louisville, for the first time today, is going to have Floyd take this one from outside the attacking zone. That's off the head of Thomas, and a throw-in comes in. Huckabee looking downfield. It's the 8th goal in the second half this season for Boston College. Louisville has given up their 11th goal in the second half. They've outscored their opponents in the second half, 14-10. This is passed in down the line. Off a body, and a throw-in comes for Boston College. Well, earlier this year, the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup, Boston College had 2 representatives playing in the international tournament. Allison Swaby played for Team Jamaica, making all the way to the knockout round. Christy Mewis, legendary Boston College player, has worked incredibly hard to make the national team and got her opportunity. Part of that bronze medal women's World Cup team, or excuse me, the Olympic team in 2020 that won bronze. Gonna be a corner here for Louisville. That one right to Villebrandt. Richards was looking for a quick throw. She had some space, but a couple of bodies were in front of the goalkeeper. Villebrandt will take her time to assess where to put this ball. Good boot from Villebrandt. Ellsworth makes a play. Another chance for Alexander on the far side. Alexander had a goal against Dayton. A lone goal on the season for Raven Alexander. This is back on the near side for Mency. She'll flip it back towards Douglas. Good read by Huckabee to cut off that lane, and now Chester applies some pressure. This is towards our booth, and no souvenir for me, but Jason Lowe makes a great catch there on the sideline. Good hands. So back on the far side. Alexander looking to make a play. Trying to send for a run. Costello gets there to cut off the angle. Oh, Costello blocks that attempt on the cross. And Slensky, Ellie Slensky, coming in for Sonia Walk, has done a great job there in the midfield. Sleeves rolled up and everything here today. Has some swag there from the freshman. Alexander into the box, but no red jerseys around. Well, Boston College, some fresh new faces this season, including 9 freshmen. A couple of transfers this year. Eagles leading 1-0 over Louisville here in Newton. Goal kick comes from Villebrandt. Here's a push. Richards going to try to race for it down the sideline, but Ellsworth just going to clear it out of trouble. Throw in comes for Boston College. Segala quickly goes in. Gets it back, and great job defensively to cut off that pass. Emerson Jennings has been all over the place here, offensively and defensively. Thomas called for it. She gets the pass here on the near side. Has some space. Thomas will try to look for a service into the box. Trying to get it on the foot. Just rolls through. Govan will reset. Back over to Douglas. Now it's Thomas who looks down the line. Thomas for Slensky. Trying to find the defender. Ellie Slensky tries to draw her in. Good defensive move to clear it out. Again, that time it's Lucy Roberts. Well, Roberts hasn't been beat on the sideline at all today. She's done a great job forcing Boston College back. A good first touch there for Roberts. Govan fires a shot. It's blocked. Cleared all the way downfield towards Mency. Well, the pressure for Boston College has forced Louisville's defense to push all the way back, so there's no free runners ahead. Chester and Geiser are both working backwards. And too much contact there from Sydney Segala. Draws the foul. And a set-piece opportunity here at about midfield for the Cardinals. Well, Louisville this season, when tied at halftime, 1-0-2 this year. Been able to find a victory and earn 2 draws. If you're just joining us, this is the difference maker so far. Sydney Segala looking up to find Ella Richards. A quick touch to the far side, and Richards pick up goal number 6 on the season. Boston College has scored 3 goals in ACC play all three coming off the foot of Ella Richards. Also had a brace here against San Jose State earlier this season. 6 goals now for the junior. Ellsworth on the far side. Looks for Alexander. Molly Cochran will check in for Geiser. That's on the far side for Alexander. Now it's Segala who pushes back to help defensively, but it looks like the flag was up. So offside is the call. Boston College will have possession back. Coming into today, it was Chester who led the team in shots. Louisville, just 5 shots. They have not gotten any opportunities against BC since the start of the second half. BC with the advantage 4-0 after halftime. 3 shots on goal for Boston College, just 1 so far for Louisville. This is on the near side. Thomas does a good job to try to read it, but passes it to nowhere. Victoria Wick, another phenomenal freshman here for the Cardinals, checks in. It's on the far side and blocked. A couple of times Costello has had to block some dangerous opportunities. McNeil will check back in. She's on the sideline, and also Emma Kate Schroll waiting to check in. It's 2 subs waiting. It's also Lizzie Sexton who put some shots into the box early in the first half. See Louisville 13.6 shots a game. Had 24 shots against Syracuse in their last game. 20 shots against Central Michigan. Our head official having a conversation with Aaron Ferguson Days. Sergio Gonzalez on the near side. Just waiting for the official to make sure the subs are on the same page and come in when the official allows it. So 2 of them will check in. It's Sexton and Schroll. Zamborini on the near side. We'll get a breather here in the second half. And Betsy Huckabee, the freshman, as well. Corner kick coming from the far side. It's Haley Howard, the junior, out there to take it. Howard, a line drive. It's cleared out by Costello. It's a different look, though. They've gone far post a number of times on their corners. This time, they go line drive low. Louisville trying to keep possession here in the second half. Howard tries to maneuver all the way down the pitch. On the pass, it's cleared out by Segala. Boston College awaiting a sub here on the near side. It's Maddie Landers, the freshman from North Andover, Massachusetts. Looks like it's off the foot, and it's going to be Boston College throw-in. Good job by Sydney Segala over there to create the turnover. Let's take a look at Sydney Segala. Had a tough fall here early on as she twisted her ankle. Was a little slow to get up, but came back and made a huge defensive play to save a goal. And then this beautiful assist to Ella Richards to put Boston College on top. When Boston College is moving, if Sydney Segala touches that ball, it's going to be a dangerous opportunity. She's proven that here today, playing every role, defender and offensive creator. 1-0 advantage here in Newton, Massachusetts between Louisville and Boston College. I'm Luis Sanchez, happy to be with you. Bringing you some ACC soccer on ACC Network Extra. 2 teams that know the points are important here down the final stretch of the regular season. Both teams with aspirations to play in the ACC tournament, potentially a chance to get into the NCAA tournament. Some work to do. Sapienza looks for Richards. Too far in front. Now a chance on the counter. Good pullback. Now played to the open space. It's taken to Schro, who just got subbed on, but too heavy on the pass, and it's going to go over towards Villebrandt.
Less predictable in the build. Just have to go forward every time.
So Villebrandt will take this kick. 8 corners for Louisville, 9 shots for Boston College. Another bouncer, past midfield. Now Segala will clear it out. Sapienza looked up for a moment, had McNeil, now tries to swing it over to Richards. Richards absorbed the contact, and Louisville going to create the turnover. On the near side for Alexander, looks up, has a runner, but too far on the pass. Just goes over the head of Claire Mency. Emma Hiscock, the senior, was the one who was making the run. Villebrandt will try to send this one upfield. The Cardinals have a strong international presence. Looks like we're going to stoppage here. 21-34. Want to make sure no more time is wasted here in this second half. Told you this is the 9th all-time meeting between Louisville and Boston College. Series tied at 4-4. Cardinals are 1-2 in games in Newton. It's the first time Louisville has made the trip up north since 2019. Louisville trying to get their first result on the road. They're 0-5 so far. Now Boston College trying to pick up their first ACC win of the season. First points in the ACC if they can hold on. Douglas, too much contact there. Victoria Wick, the freshman from Denmark, came in. Take another look here as Douglas just going to use her strength right there to step, but not the strength, actually the foot that steps on Victoria Wick. Not a bad spot for a set piece if you're Louisville. Both goals against Syracuse outside the 18. I have Alexander on the near side and Haley Howard. Alexander the decoy. Howard tries to send it in, but right to Villebrandt. Haley Howard's been in charge of the set pieces so far today. Villebrandt shouting commands to her defenders. That taken. And offside as the flag's up. Jason Lowe on the near side just pleading for his team to challenge. Can't give Louisville anything easy here in the second half, leading 1-0, trying to pick up a big result in conference play. "20 minutes remaining. Taken back. Alexander on the near side has moved from that far wing here to the near side. Commanders resets back to Douglas. Roberts, a header over to the near side for Howard. That's going to go into the open space and roll out for a goal kick. You see that red line. Not going to Ashmont on Alewife, but top 6 in the ACC make it down to North Carolina for the ACC tournament. Louisville, 7 points, just 2 behind Virginia Tech. A win today would put them in that top 6. A tie would tie them with Wake Forest, who's at the 7th spot. A win today for Boston College can move them up to 12 with UVA. Both teams know the importance of a result here today. A win or a draw would suffice. Taken at midfield from McNeil. Now Louisville. Looks like they got a little pep in their step now as they try to put something together. Good run here on the near side. Passed across. Alexander was trying to call for it. That one deflected back by Thomas. That's a big deflection there by Kenna Thomas. Alexander was the runner on the near side, and one more pass would have been a breakdown defensively for the Eagles. Effort there for Alexander. Win it back. Now right back for Boston College. Another one that comes back on the near side. Right down the line. Douglas keeps it in. Assistant referee on the near side, Sean Regan, said it was cleanly inside. Some contact there right behind of Landers. And McKay Troll, the sophomore, was the one that committed the infraction. A couple of subs waiting to check in on the near side. Sophia Leuenberg, along with Ellie Slensky, will check right back in. Header into the box. Trying to kick it. Another chance for Richards, but right to Floyd. Well, Sapienza had the initial shot. It went right back to Ella Richards, and Richards' shot is saved by Floyd. Good positioning there from the sophomore goalkeeper. Made her collegiate debut, picked up her first win against UIC last season. Had a great start to ACC play with the victory against Pittsburgh, that 3-2 win. This is another chance in front, but too far in front of Ella Richards. Floyd's trying to spring forward her offense. This is back on the near side. Alexander overran it. She'll win that battle, though. And this is back towards the back line for Roberts. McNeil applying some pressure. McNeil took that one off the face. Ava McNeil got right in the way of that kick. We're going to stop the clock here at 15:56. That one just rode up on Ava McNeil. She was not afraid to get in the way of that one, but took the brunt of the contact. That's a tough cookie from Rosendale, Massachusetts. You know, those Westie kids and those Roxbury kids, along with Rossi kids, they'll take the contact. They don't mind it. You're going to see it right here. Just trying to clear the trouble. You see McNeil really closing the gap, and yeah, right off the face. See a lot in volleyball, but not a lot in soccer. McNeil looks all right. Sapienza will check out, along with Maddie Landers. 15:56 remaining in this one. Alexander will have the throw in on the near side. That one headed and out of play. Alexander looking for some support. Boston College doing a good job covering the players on the line. Battled. One back here for Louisville. Ellsworth to the far side. Plenty of space there for Ellsworth. Trying to get the pass across, but it was just behind the intended target. A throw-in comes for Boston College, and that's been the story so far here for Louisville. They have not been able to sustain the pressure against Boston College's defense. Richards will check out on the near side for a quick breather. Ava Feely will check in. Feely from Yarmouth, Maine. All-time leader in goals at Yarmouth. Led the team in scoring in the last 3 years. Feely seeing action in her 9th game this season. Nancy will take her time, watch this one bounce back, await the pressure from the defenders of Louisville. Trying to come back on the near side. Flag is up. Quickly, as Feely was the one trying to touch back on that offside line. Just a second offside call against Boston College. Louisville with 5 in tonight's contest. That was Ella Richards, who provided the difference maker so far. Richards on the pass from Sydney Segala, puts a right boot on it, finds it on that far post and gives BC the 1-0 lead. It was their 6th goal of the season. Told you she missed some time last year. Been able to bounce back and provide the points for Boston College. We told you the 3rd goal on the year for BC in ACC play, all 3 coming off from Ella Richards. 8 goals in her first 7 collegiate matches as a freshman. Long ball on the far side, settled nicely inside the 18. Opportunity for Louisville, passes too far. Feely will track it down. That's taken on the foul for Boston College. One of the best opportunities for Louisville here in the second half. Chester up top has Geigley, Mackenzie Geigley, the sophomore from Raleigh, North Carolina, alongside. Bensi try to send this one down the sideline. Feely, back heel pass. Taken by Govin, flipped over here to Thomas, and Thomas is going to try to shield the defender in Geigley. Back over for Mency. Boston College is not afraid to send it up. They're not going to sit here on this lead. They're going to look for an opportunity to try to get a second one. They continue to look downfield. Aislinn Stryzik will check in at the next opportunity. Louisville with 12 minutes remaining here in the second half. 78th minute in Newton. Flag is up for offside. 6th offside. Boston College playing without one of their best defenders, Sonia Walk. Came off the field in the first half. Substitutes have done a great job. Slensky came in and provided some good relief. Right now it's Ava Feely. Pushed Bella Douglas back on the defensive line to help out Claire Mency and Sarai Costello. It's really a move that's worked for BC. The back line has been intact. Eagles looking for their first shutout since going on the road against Akron on September 3rd. They won that game 2-0. The last home shutout came against San Jose State. That was on August 27th. Ella Richards with the brace in that matchup. Lowenberg makes the move. Has Feely looking up. Lowenberg will slow it down. Segala to the far side. Trying to send it over for McNeil. A little miscommunication there. McNeil was pulling back as Segala passed it forward. Another chance inside the box. Lowenberg was trying to get in, but a little reckless there on the contact. It's going to be a foul against Boston College. Lowenberg last season led all BC rookies in points. Had 5, 2 goals, 1 assist. This season with 2 goals in 15 games played. This one at midfield.
Hey, stay connected.
Taken by McNeil. Was trying to get over to Slensky. It's cut off there by Alexander. Alexander looking for a lane. Kick back out to the outside. A couple of red jerseys inside the 18. Service comes in. It's cleared out by the defense. Another chance on the near side for Louisville to keep possession. Another pass that goes awry. A couple of subs, 3 subs awaiting on the near side for Louisville. Zamborini, along with Geiser. Also looks like the freshman Betsy Huckabee will check in at the next opportunity for Boston College. Aislinn Stryzek has been waiting a little while here on the near side. Long ball down the lane. Govin trying to send it back, but it deflects out of play. Sense of urgency here for Louisville now as time continues to tick off the clock. Ava McNeil comes back on the near sideline for Stryzek. Ella Richards, a lone goal so far. She'll make her way back to the sideline to check in at the next opportunity. Feely will check out for Richards. Feely did a great job in her limited action. Had a nice back heel pass. Richards trying to get by Alexander. It's Roberts who helps out as Alexander helps create the turnover. Far side for Howard. Trying to break down the defense here. Cut back inside. Looking for a chance to cross it to the near side for Roberts. Roberts will settle. Looking for some bodies in front of Villebrandt, but it's just going to go to the netminder. Well, Vipka Villebrandt hasn't had to make any difficult saves here in the second half. She had that diving stop in the early goings. Just a second shot on goal for Louisville. Gonna be a throw-in on the far side. It looks like Segala's the one that's going to take it. Stryzek gets caught up with the defender. Keeps possession. Now Slensky will reset back to the defensive pair. Richards awaited that one. Taken back, and now Alexander. A good lane here on the near side for Raven Alexander. Gets a cross in, but it's blocked by Douglas. Corner kick coming up for Louisville. Alexander just took too much time, and Bella Douglas was able to close the gap. Well, freshman doing a good job not giving up on the play. And again, just a good angle on the ball to get that right leg up. 4.6 corners, tied for 8th in the ACC. So far, 9 tonight for Louisville. This one comes in. Comes back. Corner goes far post. Oh! Golazo! Louisville finds the equalizer. It's Lucy Roberts. And we're tied at 1-1 here in Newton. That play starts with Raven Alexander chasing down that ball, putting it off of Bella Douglas to earn the corner. And you're going to see Roberts reposition herself, sends that one far post, and nothing Villebrandt or the BC defense can do about that one. Lucy Roberts, a big equalizer here for the Cardinals, and it's her second goal of the season. Two of the last 3 goals for Louisville coming off the corners. They have utilized the set pieces so well this season. $11 of 14 in the second half for Louisville and scoring goals. Stryzek now trying to get an opportunity for Boston College. Clear it out. Here on the near side, Thomas trying to set forward. Slensky had to reset. Defense again had enough time to regroup. Richards trying to turn. Good moves here for Richards, but again, the defense clearing that one out. Beautifully done by Carson Cherry. I told you Cherry had a great season last year. Hasn't had the numbers this year that she did a year ago. 15th game played for Cherry. No points so far this season. Stryzek tries to keep the pressure on. 84th minute goal by Lucy Roberts has equalized this one. Boston College with a corner. Less than 5 minutes to play. Fifth corner kick of the night for Boston College. Stryzek will set it up. Eagles will send everybody inside. They've got multiple white jerseys in front of Floyd. Floyd, who stands at 5'8", has Sydney Segala right in front of her. Segala at 5'11". This one comes back in, cleared out by the defense. Another corner coming up. Again, results are important for both of these teams. Louisville, 3 points shy of that 6th place mark in the ACC. Boston College, no points so far yet in conference play. Slensky onto the near side. He's played with confidence so far today. Looking for a chance. Richards. She's shielded off. Another good defensive play there from Cherry. The sophomore had Ella Richards all over her. 3:35 remaining here in the second half. 56th minute by Ella Richards gave Boston College a 1-0 lead. 84th minute, Eagles gave up a corner. And then it was Lucy Roberts who put a header behind the net. 1-1 the score here in Newton. This is through the middle. Trying to get it across here to the near side. Thomas going to track this one down. Some pressure from Chester. Chester's not giving up on the play, trying to track it down on the near side, but it goes out of play. Throw in for Boston College. Thomas looking for some support. Gets the help from Stryzek. Sergio Gonzalez allowing the play on. EC out shooting Louisville here in the second half, 5-2. Mency clears that one out. Foul on the far side. Looks like Slensky's the one that's assessed the foul. 52 minutes since Sonia Walk was subbed out. Her previous high was 28 minutes played, and she has done a great job. Only her 6th game of the season. It's a dangerous spot here for Louisville. We talked about their opportunities on the corners. They're also really good on the set pieces this season. Boston College will set up the 2-player wall in front. It's Chester out there on the far side. Louisville trying to set up inside the 18. Sergio Gonzalez trying to make sure the wall stays intact. About 15 yards out. Cross comes in. Just too far in front for Ellsworth. Well, let's get you a summary here. First, it was Sydney Segala finding Ella Richards inside the 18. Richards puts it far side post to give Boston College a 1-0 advantage. In the 84th minute, Lucy Roberts, a beautiful header to the far side back post. And we're tied at 1-1 here in Newton. 88th minute between Boston College and Louisville. Stryzek's elbow got too far up. There'll be a stoppage here as Sapienza came right in front to stop Louisville from going quickly. It was Carson Cherry, the sophomore, who took the contact. 101 seconds remaining in Newton. Alexander came backwards initially, so a throw in for Boston College. They'll try to go quickly here. Down the sideline, Stryzek trying to run this one down. Cherry playing on the defensive end. Stryzek cuts it back to the left. Now inside to the right. Looking for the pass up top. Got it to Slensky. Slensky draws a set-piece opportunity. Foul there on Louisville. Dangerous spot here for the Cardinals. 1 minute remains. Gonna see too much on the tackle. Didn't get any of the ball there. Zamborini, who's been great defensively for Louisville, just makes the mistake. 50 seconds here remaining. Claire Mency will set this one up. She'll have Sapienza. Sapienza will now make her way towards the wall. Mency trying to line it up. A 5-player wall with support on both sides. Now Mency is going to draw one of the supporters into the wall. And Sergio Gonzalez is going to say, you can't do that, so got to keep your distance. Mency is the one that is going to take the free kick. Graduate student from New York. Mency with 2 goals on the season. Had a penalty kick goal earlier this season. Roberts, the lone defender, just outside the wall. Mency lines it up, tries to flick it to the far side, but the curve goes outside. Not the shot you want from that location. And you can tell Claire Mency's frustrated with herself. Official will stop the clock. Karen Ferguson Day is not happy. She knows how important 1 point is. 33 seconds remain. Floyd will kick this one on the near side. Battled for by Thomas. Now a bouncer towards Richards. This is a go right above our broadcast booth. Richards looking for Slensky. Slensky outside on the near side. Throw in coming for Boston College with 10 seconds remaining. Eagles want to try to get something inside the 18 here in the final 10. Cross comes in, cleared out for a corner. 5 seconds remaining. BC running out of time here. 1 second, and that's going to do it here in Newton. The final result between Boston College and Louisville, a 1-1 draw.